I'm here with Elizabeth Carefoot, and we have collaborated on a show called Ravel. We only just met last year because Elizabeth is new to Victoria, and we hit it off right away, and we love each other's work and color, and love color, and we love to laugh together. So we kind of got each other through a really tough year. So Ravel is kind of a result of our some of our collaboration, and also our individual work. So I'll start here.
Yes.
With a piece that I call a material journey. These are all just little bits and pieces and offcuts from various old projects, because everyone was clearing their closets. I was doing the same. And so these are all just little pieces that came out of old projects, put together with found objects and materials. Later on, you'll see where these things came from, these little bits and pieces. So then here, the next piece is Elizabeth's.
Yes, I call this red Tangle, and I knitted many, many yards of I-cord. And it's a knitting technique that you can put down and pick up at any time. Sometimes I just knitted for a few moments at a time, just when I had a spare time. So this has to be seen as a raveling and unraveling at the same time. I used all kinds of red cord and wool, usually recycled. People have given me a lot of materials because they know I do a lot of this kind of fiber knitting. So that's my piece. And the next one is Laura's again.
Yes. This piece I call Pink and Green Should Never Be Seen. This is actually the green is one very, very long zippo. I didn't know what to do with it. It was found in a bin apparently somewhere in Vancouver, and somebody said, "Hey Laura, you could probably do something with this." So I don't know, it just hung around in the corner for a while. And then one day at Value Village I found this little pink jacket, and I just thought, yes, I can put that together with this zipper, and it just kind of became like a body. I call it Pink and Green Should Never Be Seen because that was a childhood taunt when I was a kid. If you shouldn't wear that on a Thursday because then you were, I don't know, a fairy, that kind of thing. So, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. So, the next piece is also mine. This is Zoom. These are the projects that produce those offcuts that we saw in the first piece. And I call it Zoom because I've been watching a lot of faces on the screen and Zoom meetings over the year. And these are also just old projects that were once flat on the wall, and I decided I wanted to make them sculptural, so they're actual faces staring out. So that's it. And then the next piece is Elizabeth again.
So I call this piece string theory because according to astrophysicists, string theory keeps the secrets of the universe. And if you can unravel the secrets of the universe, that would be great. However, we don't. Everything is interconnected, and so that's why the rings. However, they are starting to fall apart. The floating and the attached rings are about to unravel because they are setting in motion, even as we speak, eventual entropy in the universe. I made it black to refer to the blackness of space. And it was a lot of fun doing this because I didn't know where I was going. I just made a lot of circles and put them together. And you can find some black gloves in there just as a comic relief. And of course some red spots. I have to have some color in with the black. So yeah, that was a lot of fun to do. And the next piece is Laura's again.
Yeah, this is a piece that I did actually quite a while ago, 2016. It's a favorite piece of mine, usually hangs in my home. Back in 2016, I did a project where I collected heart-shaped stones from the beach. I made a lot of different art with those stones, like paintings and whatnot. But in this piece, I replicated those stones with wool, sort of to kind of offset the hardness of the rock. This is now wool. It's very soft and yielding. And then I stitched it onto this net to make it look like a dress. I kind of think of it as, I don't know, my connection to nature, I guess. That's how I think of it. It's called Heartfelt. Sorry, that's right. And then our last piece, our collaboration, oh no, it's not the last piece.
It's the first piece.
It's
really.
actually the first piece, it's the centerpiece,
Yes.
is Ravel. This is Misravel, or Ravel.
Yes, she has a real personality.
As we were making this, it was like, yeah, it was a real personality coming out. And you'll see in the very last piece how Elizabeth has interpreted that, because we had a lot of fun putting this together. Elizabeth did most of the all the braiding, really. And it's all just recycled materials, found materials, things that, from a sari collection.
A lot of saris in there, yes.
Yeah, old saris. And yeah, so it's, I even drove around with it in my car, and I would take it to beaches and whatnot, because it looks really cool outside in nature.
And I just took it a step further, and I made a spoof on travelers who travel to foreign countries but don't know the culture, but they feel that they want to participate, but they don't know the traditions. They're a little insensitive, and so I spoofed on that with Ms. Ravel's Travels.
Which is our last piece in the end here. Yeah, so